Oh, good morning. Uh, uh, oh my god. Why is my hand a cube? Oh, I'm in Minecraft. This is a dream come true. It's time to go to bed. Wait, how do I get home? Oh my god! Oh my god! Hey, there's a new episode of The PowerFull Show. This might actually be able to help me.
Hello and welcome back to The PowerFull Show, the least three-dimensional channel on YouTube. Today, we're talking about something that's been a big part of my life for a long time, Minecraft. I still have old screen recordings of me playing it on my iPad. I don't even know what the heck I was doing, but hey, at least it's cool to see where my interest in content creation started, I guess. Minecraft has since become more than just a sandbox game, as Mojang has produced a variety of other games, books, merchandise, and as of April 3rd, 2025, a movie. Titled A Minecraft Movie, this film stars Jack Black, and the trailers have been absolutely burned by fans. I try to have hope for this movie, but every piece of advertising just looks worse and worse. The movie releases tomorrow, and that got me thinking. Scary, I know. Why are they making a movie? Wait, I know this one. It's because they want money. Yeah, that's not really a great reason. But that gets me thinking. What a frightening past 2 hours, am I right? Anyway, is Minecraft good anymore? Did they need to make a Minecraft movie? And how did we get here? Let's start by answering that last one, and asking ourselves, Minecraft is a simple game with a simple concept where you place and break cubes. It's so simple, in fact, that Minecraft is actually older than I am, with the earliest release being on May 17th, 2009, under the title Cave Game. Minecraft has progressed since that initial release and has received frequent updates, each adding or overhauling a feature, ever expanding the game's potential and popularity. The game has slowly changed from an Infiniminer clone into its own expansive unit of a franchise. You wouldn't be able to tell that the OG Cave Game was the same Minecraft we're playing nowadays, though Minecraft is more than just a game. I've been saying Minecraft in reference to Java Edition, though that's just the first of 7 separate Minecraft games. Java Edition is the base game that was made and developed by Notch and Mojang before being sold to Microsoft in 2014 for $2.5 billion. Jeez, that's a lot of money. There are also Bedrock and Education Edition, that are the exact same sandbox game with minor differences for different consoles and audiences, both releasing in 2016. The last two were just, as I said, the exact same sandbox game, but in 2015, Mojang released their first non-Minecraft game, if that makes any sense. Minecraft Story Mode was the first of its kind, and it sure was a thing that existed. I haven't seen it be acknowledged in years, and that's probably because it was the bare minimum of a game. The story wasn't that bad, but gameplay-wise, it was just a movie with choice prompts that very slightly changed the outcome. So someone could say this was the first ever Minecraft movie. Who needs Jack Black when you have whoever these people were again? Yeah. Overall, it just looked like an edgier version of Minecraft that fit the style of the time, and somehow this game got a sequel, which means it must have been good enough and sold enough to warrant the time and effort put in to actually make a game, if that's what you can even call these. Heck, at one point it was even available to be played on Netflix, which shows how very little of it was actually player controlled. With Mojang starting to dip their toes into the pools of cash they could be making, they decided to look into other endeavors based on the main game. Around this time is when Minecraft merchandise really started to take off before the release of the next non-Minecraft Minecraft game. Minecraft Dungeons was a dungeon crawler, hence the name, set in the universe of Minecraft. I had never played Dungeons before but heard plenty of good reviews, so I decided to check it out, and it's pretty good. The game had an intriguing story, and I really liked the amount of options you had for choosing the difficulty, as you could choose between just focusing on the story and, well, very difficult hard mode, so as an experienced player, you knew I chose the second easiest. Speaking of difficulty, I found it really annoying that every time you died or game overed, you had to restart the entire level, which was quite annoying but kinda makes sense, though it didn't really happen very often. Because I was on the second lowest difficulty. Cut away! The only real complaint is that the screen narration was on by default, which I didn't know what that meant, and it just basically narrated everything that was on screen, meaning that, well, half of my footage is unusable because whenever I scroll over some text, it decides to read it out. And this mainly went unnoticed, because I haven't given Elgato more of my money and hence can't hear the game while I play it. Almost 3 years after the release of Dungeons, Minecraft released their next game, Minecraft Legends. Legends is a real-time strategy game where you fight against the invading piglin army. Once again, I decided to play it, and it was a lot of fun. I found that it was much easier to pick up and play compared to Dungeons, though that's just mainly because I didn't have any audio. Legends has a similar story to that of what I think the Minecraft movie is going to be, and that gives me hope because I really enjoyed this game. The story was one of my favorite aspects. I didn't know who the people were and I couldn't hear what they were saying, but sure, big guy, crafting table, and cheese stick was one of my favorite parts of the game. Unfortunately, Legends is the latest game of its kind, and though there are rumors for a sequel to Minecraft Dungeons called Spicewood, nothing's been confirmed yet. With the $25 million made by Minecraft Dungeons alone, Mojang clearly wanted to bring in more cash with the newest moneymaker, so they turned to a movie. Is what I would have said if the Minecraft movie wasn't announced over a decade ago. It took them over a decade to come up with this lovely costume design. Wow, that did not cost them more than $10. But speaking of the movie, I say it's time we start to talk about and ask ourselves, to keep this video spoiler free, I decided I'm going to summarize what we know about the movie so far before I actually go and watch it. As a child, Jack Black yearned for the mines, but he was unable to go to those said mines until he was much older. One day, when he was mining, he stumbled across a tesseract that took him to the overworld. My theory is there was a Jumanji-like situation that kept him there and stopped him from leaving, but that's just a theory. Eventually, all the other main characters stumble across the same tesseract and end up in the overworld with him, where they meet Steve, where they learn about the game from Steve and defend the world from the invading piglin army. The movie seems like it has potential, though the choice for live action, I will admit, was a weird one, and especially because they wanted to, and I quote, do something different. So with that worrying preamble out the way, I think it's time we get into my post-movie watching thoughts. So I've seen the movie and now it's time to answer the main question. Do we need a movie based on Minecraft? No. Minecraft was fine how it was, but that didn't stop them from making Minecraft Dungeons, Legends, Story Mode 1 and 2. But the thing that sets these apart from the movie is that they were spin-offs, and the movie had one big fatal flaw. The movie tried to capture the joy and experience of every player who's ever played Minecraft in one movie. The games were just spin-offs of the previously established world, ideas, and mechanics, but they weren't trying to be the definitive story of the game. But I might hear you be saying, Rory, what about Story Mode? That's literally called Minecraft Story Mode. Well, to that I say, you're wrong. The Minecraft Story Mode is just, it's a random story on its own, with random characters, random world that's being built. It's just capturing the mechanics of base Minecraft. While story mode has aspects that aren't so good, like the story, characters, world building, the fact that it's a game and not just a movie, and it should just have been one and not trying to be both. But there are aspects that also make the movie not great, and that's the entire choice of being live action, and some green screenshots very clearly not good whatsoever. Though, that just makes what I'm about to say shocking. I actually enjoyed the Minecraft movie. Before you go get your Minecraft swords, it's time to actually look at why I enjoyed the movie. Because it's unironically the funniest thing I've seen this entire year. The Minecraft movie didn't take itself seriously at any point. That's why it was hilarious. The critics are gonna bomb it. I can guarantee that. Actually, I already know that. But the movie was funny. Not all of the CGI and other stuff was great. The real sets absolutely carried it. There are out-of-pocket moments that were just hilarious, but there are moments where you can tell it's not great. The way to summarize it, it's the highest budget fan film ever. It's the only way I can describe it, especially looking at the green screen. And plus, the things in the trailers I thought I would hate, I actually ended up laughing at, and the lack of seriousness absolutely made up for the fact that it had lots of looming plot holes that not even flex tape could cover. I hope this movie never gets a sequel. This movie was good by the skin of its teeth. This movie should not have been good. I don't know how it's good, but if they make a sequel, it will not be good. It's time we move on and ask the final question. Minecraft Java and its other additions has grown a lot, and with each update has become more than just a sandbox game and a unique thing of its own. Mojang has recently gone back and updated the old passive mob textures, while giving us new features like a flying rideable mob like the Happy Ghast. Just look at this guy. Who's a good guy? In terms of the spin-off games, they're all different, each with their own strengths and weaknesses, so let's go one by one individually. Minecraft Story Mode sure is a thing that exists, but no one acknowledges it, so it's not real. Minecraft Dungeons is a great game with a great gameplay loop, and received a whopping 7 DLC. The DLC part isn't important, I just want to mention how much love this game got. Minecraft Legends, on the other hand, received no love whatsoever and was immediately dropped by the internet and everyone who worked on it after a year. This game deserved much more love than it got, and it did receive some seasonal drops, but I don't really know what they are, so I'm not counting them as any love. Like, there's no effort. Also, give me a plushie of the creeper, that guy looks cool. In the end, all these games have been playable, which is better than most games these days, but let's go talk about the movie now. Despite being unnecessary, the movie was a great watch and unironically hilarious. It was very similar to Minecraft Legends, which I previously said deserved a lot more love than it got. Despite being unnecessary, this movie was great and unironically the funniest thing I've seen all year. Mojang has done a great job at expanding a franchise that was already perfect the way it was and making it better, which is better than most franchises these days. Star Wars. Sorry, there's just something stuck in my throat. So to summarize, I can't wait to see what Mojang does next with this franchise, and I can't wait to see more of this blocky dimension in the future. Though you're probably asking, why have you titled this video, Who is Steve? And to answer that, I ask you do something dangerous. Think. Specifically, back to when I answered why the Minecraft movie was unnecessary. The movie tried to capture the joy and experience of every player who's ever played Minecraft in one movie. The highlight of that being experience of every player, because it's different. Steve is an optional skin in base Minecraft, in Dungeons, and in Smash Bros, but that's not really relevant because Steve isn't anyone. Steve is everyone. Steve is the default. I am Steve. Yes, Rorey, you are Steve.
I am Steve.
Yes, Jack Black, you are Steve, and you, the viewer, you are... wait, actually, I don't think that one's right. Maybe try again?
Crafting table.
I think you're getting further from it. One more time.
Steve.
Yes, that's right. You, the viewer, are...
Steve.
That's all for this episode of The PowerFull Show, and if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, as it helps me get monetized, which will mean that I can make bigger, better videos. With that out of the way, have a powerful day. And I hope to see you next month in my video. Hi there, this is the second time I'm doing this recording, because the first time I'm an idiot and forgot I was wearing green glasses and a green shirt. I'm a great person. Sorry, editor. And it was dropped by the internet faster than my green screen can fall down. Despite being unnecessary, oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Only halfway through this recording did I realize that I'm wearing a green shirt in front of a green screen. Cows, pig, and sheep, which have been in the Mojang has recently gone back and fixed the old textures, while at the same time adding Mojang has gone back and fixed all the old textures. Mojang has gone back and given Mojang